Hi, and welcome to Castanet's Week in Review. I'm Nich Johansen with your top stories from this past week. The new decade was rung in this week, and more than 350 people did so in style, jumping into Okanagan Lake for a refreshing dip. The 6th Annual Community Recreational Initiative Society's Polar Bear Dip was held at Kelowna's Tugboat Bay and saw roughly 2,500 people come out for the chilly event.
You'll never feel better in your life when you get out of that water. It's awesome. It's the perfect way to start a new year. Nice and fresh.
As a result, more than $10,000 was raised for the host organization, which helps people with disabilities experience outdoor activities like cycling, hiking, and snowshoeing. New civil allegations were laid this week against former Kelowna RCMP officer Brian Burkett, who already faces several criminal breach of trust charges. The former Mountie, who served in Kelowna in 2015 and 2016, allegedly pursued a sexual relationship with 7 women who he had met through his duties. And on Monday, a second woman filed a civil suit against him, claiming he sent her inappropriate photos of himself to her after she was the victim of a domestic assault. In addition to alleged harassment, she says in October 2016, several other officers broke into her home, pulled her from her bed and detained her, telling her they had received an anonymous tip she was unwell. None of the allegations has been proven in court, and Burkett will next appear in his criminal matters next week. And Kelowna's beloved Leo's Videos was brought back from the grave this week after the store's 21-year-old employee, Nick Kisniak, brought the store from Leo Bartel. Bartel had been selling off his large DVD and VHS library after he couldn't find a buyer, but on Wednesday they closed the deal. While the video store will be moving, those in Kelowna will still be able to rent movies in town. And after Kelowna went for months without an emergency winter shelter, the Welcome Inn opened its doors this week to 20 people who have been sleeping outside. And the operators are planning to bring that number to 40 in the near future. Less than a month ago, the operators put out a call for volunteers, and they now have more than 200.
We're just thrilled, and it's amazing to see, and we believed, that's what we believed when we started, is that there's a lot of caring people in this community that want to help.
And a woman saw a strange sight Tuesday driving on Highway 97 just south of Vernon. A white Ford Crown Victoria drove past Pat Reynolds on the snowy roads with a snowmobile strapped to the roof. While the sight was no doubt shocking, Reynolds said it seemed stable enough. That's it for this week's Week in Review. For Castanet News, I'm Nich Johansen.